So today our lessons are over. Today we will start with our grammar. Understood? So grammar already you have studied in the 9th class about the tenses. So once more we will revise it. So first we will start with the tenses. Tenses are of three, isn't it? That is present, past and future. Three are there: present, past and future. So what do you mean by present? At present, presently what we are doing comes under which tense? Present tense. Understood? And past means what work we had already done. That means up to yesterday what we have already done. It has gone. That is past. And coming to the future, what we are going to do next. That is the future. That means present means at present what we are doing, and then past is already done, and then future is what we are going to do. So in the present there are four terms. So first we will study about the present tense. First we will study about the present. That is present. Present is the work what we had, what we are doing just now. So here what is the format? Subject plus first form of the verb. Isn't it? First form of the verb. That means the changes will be yes or es. Verb plus yes or es. Suppose example we can write she teaches. She teaches, or he comes. She teaches, he comes. So here what is the change? Only change is along with the verb what is added? Es is added, and along the verb yes is added. Understood? So that is what she is doing. What she is doing? She is teaching, isn't it? So she teaches, and what he is doing? He comes. Understood? So this is the change in the present tense. Now coming to the present continuous. Coming to the present continuous. What is the present continuous? The work already had started, we are doing it, and still it is continuing. The work which is started and continuing. Understood? So that type of verb is called continuous, present continuous. Then the format is subject plus all the plus verb plus ing. Clear? That means along with the subject, first person comes, second person comes, and the third, isn't it? Or plus verb plus ing. So example can be I am going. I am going. She is reading. She is reading. They are playing. So what is the change over here? Present continuous. What is the change over here? Subject plus all the three helping verbs. All the three helping verbs plus ing. Understood? So first one I am going. When I comes, I is there, and when it is singular it is he, and when it is plural it is are. And everywhere the verbs are there adding ing. Clear to you, all of you? So first present means what work we are doing at the present. So what's the change comes over there? Along with the verb yes or es. Now coming to the second. This is first, second. Present continuous. That is subject plus is, am or are plus verb plus ing. All the helping, these are known as helping verbs. Helping the verb. Understood? These are called the helping verbs. Now we are coming to the third one. present perfect tense. The work had already started and completed. Understood? So there comes subject plus has or have plus third form of the verb. Have plus third form of the verb. Perfect means the work had already started and now come to an end. And the format is subject plus has for singular and have for plural plus third form of the verb. Understood? Third form of the verb. Example. They have gone. He has a party. Sorry, he has a ball. He has a ball. So they is plural and the helping is have. Here he is singular. Helping is has. And this is the third form. Third form of gone. So what's the first form of gone? Go, went, gone. These are the three forms. So now we are taking the third form of the verb. This is the first one, this is second, and this is the third. Understood? So now present continuous and present perfect tense. So first one change is in the verb yes or es is added. In the second is, am, are plus verb ing. And in the third, has and have plus third form of the verb. Got the idea, all of you? I think you are remembering all that what we have studied. Now we are coming to the fourth one. That is present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. So here the work we have already started, but still it is going on. So wherever it is continuous, along with the verb, what has to be added? ing has to be added. Wherever it is continuous, here present continuous, here perfect continuous. So continuous means the work what we have started is still continuing. Understood? There subject plus has or have plus been plus verb ing. That means subject plus have or has plus been plus verb ing. Clear to you? Now if you can change this sentence. They have been going. They have been going. He has been working. He has been working. So now all the four of the first tense form. Which are the four? First one, simple present. Then comes a present continuous. Then comes a present perfect tense. And then fourth one comes a present perfect continuous. So what is present? Simple present means the work what we are doing at the present. Where subject plus only change happens in the verb. Yes or es is added. Now coming to the present continuous. The work we had already started and now it is continuing. So what is the change over there? Is, am and are. According to the first person, singular and plural. Plus verb plus ing form. And now coming to the third, present perfect tense. There also subject plus what is to be added? Has or have. Has come along with the singular and have come along with the plural plus third form of the verb. Understood? Now first form, second form and this is the third form. So that is the form for the perfect tense. Now the work again started but it is still continuing. So So it is present perfect continuous tense. There, what is the added? Along with the singular has been and along with the plural have been plus verb plus ing. Understood all of you? So the first four is coming under the present tense. Now we are coming to the second. Now we are coming to the second, that is the past. Past tense. So what is past tense? Already over. The work what we have done is already over. That means up to yesterday the work was done. Is it up to yesterday the work was done? There it can stop. So that is the past tense. And there also first one coming. Which one? Simple past. Simple past is subject plus instead of yes or es, what comes? Second form of the verb. Comes second form of the, in the present, first form of the verb plus s or es. Now in the past, second form of the verb. For example, she came, he played. Understood? So here past, she came means already she had come and she left. Understood? So that is second form of the word come, isn't it? Come is the first form and second form is came. Here he played. First form is play and the second form is play. Understood? So this is a change in the simple past. Then coming past continuous. Past continuous. So in the present we have said subject plus is, am, are plus verb ing. So here what will be there? Subject plus instead of is, was plus are, where. So am is not coming, isn't it? Plus verb ing. Plus verb ing. So am is not coming in the past. Only in the present it is coming. I am. Clear to you? So now continuous. Example. She was late. She was late then. She was late coming. Clear? Then second one, he was, they were playing. So where, then playing, was coming. Clear? This is a continuous form. So first, past tense means the work what we have already finished. Up to yesterday only it comes. Understood? Then what we are doing today is present. So up to yesterday what we have done, it is the past. And in the simple past it is subject plus a second form of the verb. That is come. Come is the first form. Came is the second form. Play is the first form. Second form is play. And next one is past continuous. That means the work already done in the past and is continuing. So there comes was. That means in the present what is that? Is, am and are at the present, isn't it? Now this will not come, but the other two will come in the past form. So instead of is, what comes? Was, and instead of are, what comes? Were, plus verb ing. Clear? Now third one, past perfect. So past perfect is the work already done and it had come to an end. It has finished, isn't it? The work had already come and it had finished. So it is here subject plus had plus third form of the verb. Already in the present also what we have said for perfect? Third form of the verb. So here what comes? third form of the verb, isn't it? So both singular and plural we use only one, that is had. Clear? Now fourth one. Fourth one is past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous. What is past perfect continuous? The work already done and still it is continuing. Understood? Past perfect tense. So there, what we have to use? Subject plus had plus been plus verb ing plus verb ing. That means already the work has started and still it is continuing. So when it is in the past perfect, what is added? Had is added. And when it is in the past perfect continuous, what is to be added? Been has to be added. So example, she had been playing. They had been enjoying. They had been enjoying. Understood? So what is coming over there? Had been. So they is plural. Still what is being used? Had is being used. And this is singular had. So both singular and plural using helping verb is had. Clear to you? So now past and present is over. Now we are coming to the third one. Which is the third one? Yes, future. Future is what we are going to do tomorrow, isn't it? So what we are doing today is over and what we had already done is past is over. Now we are coming to the next step. That is what we are going to do tomorrow. Next, what we are going to do next. That is the future tense. So in future also, first one, simple future. Simple future, what is to be added? Yes, subject plus will or shall plus be one. First form of the verb. Will or shall plus first form of the verb. Example, she will come. I shall go. Clear? She will come. That means what she is going to do tomorrow. She will come. My expectation is that she will come. Then I shall go. That means I shall go. That is also in the future tense. Now coming to the second one, future continuous. Future continuous. That also what going to happen tomorrow and still continuing it. Still continuing it. So what will we will use there? What we are using? Subject plus will or shall plus be plus verb ing. That means they shall be played. Clear to you now? So future simple future is the work what we are going to do tomorrow, and there the subject plus will or shall plus the first form of the verb. In the past we use the second form of the verb, and in the present only adding yes or yes. Clear to you? Now future continuous. So already what we are going to do tomorrow, and it is going to continue. So will or shall plus be plus a verb ing. Now coming to the third. Clear? So now here future perfect that is subject plus will or shall plus how plus third form of the verb. Third form of the verb. So already in every perfect what we are using? Third form of the verb, isn't it? So when it is continuing, we are adding ing along with the verb, and when it is in the simple future, it is the first form of the verb. So whenever the perfect comes, what form of the verb we are using? Third form of the verb. Third form of the verb. Now when it is in the perfect continuous, so now the fourth form is future perfect. Future perfect continuous. Future perfect continuous. So subject plus will or shall plus have been plus verb ing. Have been plus verb ing. So the three forms are already said. The three forms already said. Present tense, past tense and future tense, isn't it? In the present, four are there. Which are they? Simple present, present continuous, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous. Coming to the past, again the four are there. Which are the four? Past tense, simple past, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. Understood? And now the third form, simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. So these are the three forms of tenses along with their four divisions. Clear to you? All of you clear? So this you have to, I will give the exercise and you have to find the sentences of these three types and put it in the write in your notebook. Clear to you? Now coming to the determiners. What are determiners? So I hope you understood tenses, all of you. So it is only written because last class you have studied it and you have done many exercises also. But now just only determiners. Determiners. So we are going to study determiners. What are determiners? Are the words which are used before the noun. Words used before the noun to determine their possibilities. To determine their possibilities or their meaning. Understood? Before a noun to determine their meaning. To determine their meaning. Clear? So what are determiners? Are the words used before a noun to determine the meaning. And the first comes the articles. What are articles? First come articles. Articles are a and the. Isn't it? A and the. So a is used along with all the consonants, and is used along with the vowels, and the is used to particular or definite article. To particular or definite article, the is used. So a is used along with all the consonants and along with the vowels, and the to a particular thing or a person or anything, that means to a definite article. Clear to you? Then demonstrating adjectives. What are demonstrating adjectives? We are demonstrating, that is this, that, those, these. demonstrate something, when we show to something, we use all these demonstrative determiners. Understood? Then comes the possessive. Which are the possessive one? She, or, they, all the pronouns. They are the possessive ones. And then comes the articles. So now quantity and number adjectives. Now definite articles and indefinite articles. So definite article is which one? Definite article a and indefinite is the. Here to you. So now these determiners as well as the other one tenses already the classes have been taken last year, and now I am revising it, and the work will be sent for you to complete in the by using these tenses. Clear to you? So all the formats you have to follow up and then do the exercise. Simple exercises will be given to you and you can do that. Clear to you?